I just wanted to just follow up on Jenny's original question and just sort of explain the Imani Perry incident was so painful to, I think, the community in a lot of ways, but I just don't want it to, for people listening, to think that our discussion makes it seem like she was pulled over because of disparate treatment, not because she was speeding on a road where I get emails every week from that neighborhood complaining about the speeding, and there was somebody who was actually killed walking on that road. So it was a real community safety issue. She was doing something wrong. She was speeding and potentially endangering the life of people who are in that neighborhood who were walking, and that's why she was pulled over. I think we all watched the tapes, and you can't see who's driving the car. And I think that's what was so painful to the community, is that there was not a recognition, a full recognition that there was wrongdoing. And you know, you can say that, and I don't disagree with you, that the way New Jersey's laws are, that you know, to be handcuffed for a warrant, there's definitely issues with that, and I think we all have agreement on that. But to ignore the, you know, the fact that the police were right in pulling her over, and she wasn't being pulled over because of her race, she was being pulled over because of her speeding, and I think that's what was so painful to the community, that we were being portrayed as having a police department that was racially profiling people, when in reality we are having a police department that's responding to the neighbors and wanting to live in a safe community. And I think that's the essence of the pain in the community, that I don't know if that was ever fully understood, and I just wanted to...
Well, there's, you know, the community, it includes a lot of people, and it includes, frankly, our campus and our students, right, many of whom are constituents of this council. And I think there was pain around that incident for a number of different reasons, right? I certainly agree. She was speeding. It was appropriate to pull her over for speeding. Her allegations, in a case where again, you know, my view of it is that the police were appropriately shown by the investigation to have behaved consistently with procedure and appropriately, but her complaints were about the way the search was conducted and about the handcuffing afterwards, and those were things that were very hard for people on our campus to understand in the context of a country where traffic stops turn into other things at times. And I respect very much what the town has done to improve on that situation. I will tell you, and I don't think, you know, you can tell me whether this surprises you or not, but I had both faculty and students coming to me during that period talking about the incidents they had had in Princeton where they had been pulled over inappropriately or treated inappropriately, and they thought on the basis of race. And I know that we have a chief now and a council who have made efforts successfully, I think, to improve the way that people are treated. But when I'm talking to a community that I lead, and talking not in a way that said that Imani Perry was right about what happened, but that agreed with you, Liz, and agreed with this council that there had to be an investigation of what went on, I have a responsibility to be listening to what's being said by those people who are also in pain under those circumstances. At no point in no point did I say that what the Princeton police had done was wrong. The one time that I spoke about Chief Sutter in an email where, again, I think you were copied on that, what I said was the same thing that I said tonight, that I have complete respect for what he does and complete respect for what the force did.